Welcome back to crypto's juiciest news. Bitcoin, the green candles, my friends, are here. 88,000 American dollars. The monthly candle is now looking even better now. Remember, it was hovering between green and red. Now we're onto a green monthly candle. You can actually feel a surge of optimism coming out literally everywhere, all of crypto. Macro's turning, the stock market's a bit up, and we've got to really get things moving for March here. I mean, my friends, we're in the last week of March, man. Like, I know everyone's like, finally, we're moving up. This is the weekly chart as well. This is the weekly chart, friends. Still green on the weekly super trend. And I just want to remind you, to the Copa who came into my Telegram, who started talking about support, resistance, price action, holding doesn't work. Sommi, holding doesn't work. Okay, bro, how's your sell looking right here, bro? How's your sell at 76,900 looking now? Now you have to pray Arthur Gaze is right, and maybe we go down a step. Now you're praying. Now you're literally going to feel the pain. Congratulations. If you've sold your Bitcoin, you've lost your position. If you're on leverage, God help you, because I don't know what you're going to do. I try to tell you, bro, you guys are signals every single time. You come here, you just want to disrespect the only indicator that's literally worked in the bull market, which is a super trend, which is literally just 3 times the ATR. It's not a secret, friends. It's just 3 times the ATR on the weekly chart. It doesn't work on the S&P 500 because the S&P 500 it's just too efficient. Okay, pretty much it. So it's just for Bitcoin, it works. It's working so far. It doesn't have to keep working, but it's been working so far. And as long as this line stays green, I remain bullish, and that's exactly what happened. So I hope you learned your lesson, sir. To that person who went out there, bro, I just like. You understand, like, I feel the red candles too. So when it comes down, I don't want to say to you, you're definitely wrong, because I don't know shit, man. I don't know anything. I'm thinking to my head, man, it'll be funny if it just goes back up and I'm actually right. I'll just say that to myself, because I'm like, man, are you going to learn the lesson? Like, this is what it comes down to, right? Are you learning the lesson? I don't think you are learning the lesson, sir, because you watch my channel, bro. You guys, you watch my channel, bro. I give you the highest value content in crypto. I'm here 18 hours a day. Don't you think if it was reasonably profitable and worth my time to try to predict the next 60 minutes to a day or two, don't you think I'd be doing it with my 18 hours a day? Why would I just be sitting here watching paint dry? Why doing that? It's because, friends, the biggest money is made in the waiting. It's made in the holding forever, getting those like best 5 to 10 to 15 days in the year when they come, and everything compounding itself. Okay, that's literally how it gets made. It is very tough. You got to delay gratification. That's the only way to make it. Now, Ethereum, friends. So Ethereum is like making us slightly euphoric. This is the Ethereum monthly candle. It's still garbage. It's still red on the monthly, bro. That's terrible. Ethereum hit 2,100. It's still back down below 2,000. But that's just terrible. What a freaking nightmare. Well, you're an absolute dog shit. What did you do, bro? Ethereum, ETH BTC 0.023. Nothing else really has changed, man. I mean, it's been like it's Copa City out here for Ethereum. Like it's so far down. It's like, look, man, I still think I'm gonna stand by this. Okay, I don't have any extra knowledge than you. It's just I feel like Richard looked at Ethereum and he's like, man, you're not getting to $17,000 this cycle. You're not getting to the 15 to 17,000. You're gonna go less than that. I don't know what he thinks, but he's just like, yeah, I don't trust his. Yeah, it could be it. So because like maybe it's too much of a risk. Now, why do you think it's important? Well, the origin address has 170,000 Ethereum sitting in there. So a 10k ETH is 1.7 billion. A 15k ETH is like 2.5 or 2.6 billion. So we're dealing with big numbers. So the higher the ETH goes, it's better for everyone. Now, why do I even concern myself with that? I'm not even concerned. I feel like what's happening with pDAI and Richard's 21 tweets FUD storm and his FUD waves out here. I feel like that's why I feel. I feel like in the universe, he's got to buy more because Ethereum ain't going up as high as he thought. I thought it was all good. I thought like we were gonna go to like, I really did believe, well, 3 cents here. I thought, you know, maybe we dip back down. Everyone wants to buy under a cent. It barely comes. And I thought, okay, we're going to go up and 10 cents by June. That's what I thought. Then market just goes down. Luckily for us, you can't do any leverage on this stuff, because if you did, you'd be wiped out completely. That's why you got to have a plan. A plan is, and it came back down lower. Now, you know, I mean, everyone's got a plan until they get punched in the face. I mean, everyone says, oh, I want the cheap price. Then it comes down, and then like the cheap price, unfortunately, is accompanied with who you thought was the founder telling you to stop buying it and saying there's an infinite minting inflation bug. That's it, bro. Like, do you really want it? Because one guy is telling you not to buy it. Do you really, really, really want it? One guy you respect is saying, don't buy it, don't buy it, don't buy it. Do you really, really, really want it now? But you got to think about it, friends, as well. When Richard bought Bitcoin in 2012, it was the same thing, man. Because I think it was actually 2011. Because Richard, friends, if you look at the Bitcoin price chart, when Richard got in, right here, Richard, when he got in here, I'm sure there were people Richard respected back in June 2011 when he bought Bitcoin up here. I'm sure him and Da Vinci Day 15, but I'm sure they had respected people and they were like, dude, don't buy it. It's trash. This thing's a scam. He was probably listening to that. And he's probably like, crap, this guy I really, really, really respect told me Bitcoin has an inflation bug. And he probably said, you know what? I'm not just going to buy anymore. I'm just going to leave it. Obviously, there was no industry back here. And then look what ends up happening, right? Look what ends up happening. So it's a shakeout, right, of literally biblical proportions that's been happening right now. Well, some people believe it's over. The whole chain's dead. P tokens are dead. My friends, like, you know, let me just, I've got juice for you. We're going to get through that later. I'm just like, let me spoil it. We're going to cover this as well. Richard made a tweet 2 days before the SEC came after him. 48 hours. He has comments enabled. It's one of his last tweets ever you can comment on. Your friend Sommi came and commented on it, right? Right, do you want to actually take you to the post? This is his tweet right here. It's hilarious to me. I gave everyone on Ethereum the easiest solution imaginable. Now, move your eyes down to here. Same tickers, same code, no inflation. People think that, oh, I made a mistake. Okay, bro, I know you think he's making a mistake. That's okay for you to think that. I'm not going to stop you. I think he didn't make a mistake, personally. Or if he did make mistakes, I don't think it's the mistakes that we're looking at, personally. And here I am, friends, hiding it. Same code, no inflation. Weird. Very weird, because when PulseChain just launched, yeah, the first logo was pDAI on PulseX. That was the first logo. DAI from PulseChain, huh? That was the first logo. And look, man, you can dig what you are, but I don't care. I just think it's not a coincidence, friends. And here we are enjoying the comments. Everyone's going absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Look at it, my friend, Mr. Jeremy. I can't wait for the PSYOP where the whole chain thinks he fixed it. He fixed the infinite minting inflation. And I said, I'm already mentally preparing myself for them to think that. Thank you, friends. I love and appreciate every single one of you. Yeah, friends, I am fighting every bone in my body. I want to see some of the comments. I'm getting messages from personal friends and family who are worried for my life. I don't know what the hell you guys have been saying in Twitter comments. I see snippets. Violence, death threat. One guy wants to chop my head off. One guy wants to chop my limbs off. Literally everything. Someone threatened to poison me. Personal killing. Like, it's gone. It's literally everything. I mean, like, absolutely everything. But yeah, just throwing out here. But I know that if people, of course, everyone's unfollowed and blocked. No one cares about that. But if I keep looking at the comments more, I will resent the crowd, and then it's no longer a signal. It's just like an entity I hate, and I don't want that. Okay, I don't want that. I think of it like you don't. It's just the red candles talking. Okay, like I even said it. I forgot I was talking to my Telegram, one of the baby dolls. I said, look, if you want generational buying the dip opportunity, generational, never coming back, up only from that moment, that has to come with generational violence, threats, contrarian, people saying it's over, people saying you're stupid, people saying you've lost your money into the pit. You cannot get one without the other, okay? It comes together. Yes, also, if you're buying a multi-generational top, that means everybody in the world is telling you to get in. Literally everyone in the world, okay? So that's what I believe we're looking at right now with the pDAI. This is interesting, friends. So it's on a log chart, right? On a linear chart, you can't see anything. On a log chart, looks funny, right? This was FUD Wave. This is Maria's FUD. This is the worst FUD ever. Friends, this was the killer FUD. If you live through this, it's easy now. I don't care what happens now. Literally, I don't care. I don't care. Like, this FUD, friends, was literally Richard, who had never tweeted about pDAI directly. He came out and he said, stop buying it. Stop buying pDAI, infinite minting. Stop it. Stop buying pDAI. With question marks, of course. Stop buying pDAI. He actually said it right here. Okay? And then every single FUD wave. This was the Vietnamese kid's dong. OA's liquidity pulling and selling. The OA's just sold again. By the way, I just want to, I got the juiciest stuff here for you. So this is, look, it's up to your interpretation. However you want to look at it. I watched it on the screen. I don't know why. I just literally watched it on the screen. Literally happened, okay? When the OA sold all the pDAI, 1 second later, someone bought it. 1 second. Look, I've got the chart here. OA sells, 1 second. Start buying up. That's weird, bro. Don't you think that's weird? Someone sells a crap load of pDAI, 100 million or 200 million, like a crap load in one click, boop, and something else is ready to buy it. I don't know, bro. Could be nothing. Probably nothing. Being sarcastic, friends. You know, I know there's a lot of people here. I can't always do the sarcasm. That's why I don't. I like to be very, very specific. But yeah, you've survived through FUD Wave number 7, you know. But let's continue on with the crypto news, right? So this is actually big news, friends. So the SEC, corrupt SEC. I might have to drop the corrupt name soon, but only when we're off the hook. The SEC is going to shift focus away from crypto enforcement. They're actually saying no more crypto enforcement, bro. Do what you want. Friends, I got a bull hat and I'm yelling moo. I'll be honest, I love his all. If I was in that room, I'm like, guys, look, just think carefully about this, what you're doing. Just think carefully. I don't know if you have seen what goes on in crypto. It's like, it's police saying, you know what, we're literally not going to patrol this neighborhood at all for any reason. So yes, man, this is significantly bullish for PulseChain and Richard Hart. Also, Richard might, you never know, bro, he might launch another sacrifice to mark the top of the cycle. He might. Now, as soon as I say that, people have my first knee jerk when I thought about this a year ago. Forgot who told me. I was just thinking about it, and then someone told me, some really smart guy in one of the chat rooms. But yeah, I thought about it. I go, because he used the term mark the top. And I'm like, huh. Well, it makes sense because Richard called the top first and he marked the top. Like, yeah, I never thought about it like that, marking the top. We were the top signal for 2021, by the way, as you can see. So if he does another sacrifice, I know people are saying, never, 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 Sommi, never, never, never. Okay, bro, that's red candle talk. I can think of some P tokens going up. You may or may not have known their names. I can think of those pegging to a price that may or may not be $1. Maybe. I can think of those minted new coins borrowed on it, pump up Pulse, PulseX, and Hex in a turbo hyperloop to the moon, and then everybody's going to throw their money in. That's how it happens. That's exactly how it happened with Hex, by the way. It had pumped up first. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It'll be interesting. But it's good to know that if you do it, no SEC's coming after you. So, like, this is, like, before, like, this is the funniest part. If Richard did a sacrifice again, he wouldn't even need to do the legal stuff. There is no legal stuff. It's like, here's a wallet. He could literally just write, here's a wallet, sacrifice round 2. I'm not even going to bother explaining to you what it is. He might literally just do that. He just don't even have to. We all know, well, this just, it is what it is, bro. I mean, like, it's a funny part, you know. It really is funny. If Richard made a sacrifice and said, this is the sad part of the SEC. If Richard sacrificed in 2021, said, this is a meme coin, it does nothing. Here's a wallet address. If he literally just said that, he'd be off the hook, which is sad, well, to see what he's gone through. There's also been some court updates, friends. I can't find the post here. Thank you to Dr. Exologist and everyone out here. So there's been some court update, but Nuclear Herbs said it's a nothing burger. They just gave him an extra 5 days for this month to do something, but, you know, we're still waiting. I'm going to quickly show you the PulseChain core coins as well, friends. They've been obviously slugged from a year ago, down 86% for Pulse PLS. I know PulseChain community says it's pDAI. I say it's Ethereum because Ethereum is down 50%. Who cares about the reason? Like, you're arguing about the domino. It doesn't matter. The domino pushed you over. Does it really matter whether you knew the domino's name or even what the domino looked like, right? That doesn't really matter. You got pushed over. That's all that matters, yeah? The cyclical force. I'm still waiting for Friendship and Kindness to come in Ethereum. So as you, everything else. We need Bitcoin to keep going up and hopefully start the next leg. A lot of the other KOLs, friends, yeah, still waiting for, I think, BCB. Everyone expects it all to be over in June. I don't know. Look, man, I made the dark prophecy. Do you understand? It feels like it's a dark prophecy right now, doesn't it, by the way? I said Bitcoin 80 to 100K. Everyone's going to get trapped. It's literally exactly what's happening right now. Man, I was right about everything. We just never had altcoin euphoria. But it's a believer's cycle. I believe. It's literally a believe in something cycle. It's a believer's cycle. It's a mogger's cycle. All the non-believers are going to get mogged. Okay? That's what I think is happening right now. I ain't getting out. You say, oh, what's the narrative that's going to take us? I don't know, bro. I believe something's going to come up. Once again, I'm just going to keep using the B word, believe. Believe and bananas. Okay? Over and over and over again. I don't care. Okay? Sounds stupid. Bulls sound stupid. Bulls sound naive. I know. I just know statistically and factually, bulls are wealthy. Bulls are the richest. Bears are copers. And bears drink soy. Also, friends, I want to take this time to tell you something. It's been very interesting, man. Every day I wake up and I'm seeing a new false rumor about me. I just want to quickly tell, it's literally wild. But the rumors, I'm just sitting there watching it. I'm looking at it. 99% of it just wrong, but it's funny. There might be like 5% truth. Like it starts somewhere and they conclude the wrong thing. It's like everything you can imagine. It's funny. It really is funny. It's just, I guess this is what like Richard Hart, what everyone goes through. I guess main character energy is building, isn't it? I don't even know, like, what do you even do? You do nothing. Like, because you understand from my perspective, friends, it's not like your friend calls you, go, hey, had a rumor that you drank some soy. I'm like, no. Well, definitely wasn't me. It was someone else out there at the cafe. Okay, I'm drinking high A2 protein milk. Okay, with my hot chocolate. Now, see, it's not one person with your friend. It's like a guy named Ben, right? Says a false rumor, and I would reply like, bro, stop believing these retards. Where'd you hear that from? This is dumb. Okay, and then like 7 minutes later, Sommi did this, and I'm like, come on. Now, bro, I just spent my time talking to Ben. Now I'll reply to that guy, and then like 3 hours later, Sommi's actually doing this, to do that with an essay. It's a very, very long essay. And like you're just going through it and just over and over and over again. I was like, okay, I'll give up. That's it. I literally gave up a long time ago. Like you literally can't do anything. It's literally whack-a-mole over and over and over again. Every day, every few hours, speculate. But I don't blame you. It's because I do that. We all do that. Richard's doing this. Richard said this. Someone did this. All right, Michael Saylor's going to do this. Michael Saylor's going to get liquidated. Like this is just it, man. It doesn't really mean anything, right? I have this cute duck with a cute hat though. I might get this little froggy hat. Another cute Pikachu out here. So I find this interesting. Well, it's just speculating's in our blood, man. It's just like I really got to see it. Like, whoa, man, we like to speculate everything. But it's not because like we're just it's not because we're inferior. It's because we're superior to the other animals, I guess, on Earth, friends, because we can think about the future. So you're trying to guess, you're always trying to guess the future. That's what makes us forward thinking. It's very interesting that it translates to markets, right? So it's fascinating to me. Now, friends, I'm going to move on as well here. So I've got this funny news. So Tesla has rallied 20% after Tim Walz, if you remember, what was her name? Kamala Krappus. Remember Tim Walz, that weird guy? That guy, it looks like a straight, like, pedophile from the bus. If you cast a movie, he looked exactly like it. Like we got to get him right here. Tim Walz. I just looked at him. I was like, bro, just this guy. You just like you're casting him. Right? He's the guy. He looks like the principal who's been like abusing the kids the whole time. You only find out at the end of the movie, right? He celebrated Tesla being down heaps, and the moment he celebrated, I guess he cursed himself because now Tesla pumped 20%. And it made me think, are there other tokens, maybe on PulseChain, that people are celebrating the death of right now? Not just the PulseChain core coins, but the rumored Richard Hart deployed coins like P tokens, PWBTC, pDAI. Are there coins that, on both sides of the camp, are they celebrating the death of one or the other? Is that marking something? I wonder. Now, I've got some more juicy news. So, Sommi's Telegram gets euphoric as Ethereum claims $2,100. Irigo will about $4,000. So, very unfortunate for us. Ethereum has just been sucking a lot of A's for a long time. Nothing else we can really do about it. I did not think we were going to get 4 red monthly candles in a row. Man, it just, that blows, bro. That blows hard. Well, what can we do? We just got to pray that there's some sort of nice reversal coming up. That's what we're doing, bro. It's always like every day. I don't know. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it gets better. It's just, I know what you're feeling, friends. Others BTC still moving nowhere. It's probably going to coil up. Friends, bro. Friends, like we got to get here. Bro, we were here a year ago, dude. We were here a year ago. What the? I'm just speechless, man. It is what it is. What can we do, bro? I don't know. They gave us Trump. They gave us everything. What haven't they given us? Literally, I don't know. Do you really have to print money and put rates to zero for crypto to go up this time? But you didn't need to in 2017, man. You put the interest rates up, and we still pumped. Michael Chad Saylor has bought 6,900 more BTC. He now owns 2.4% of the supply. Actually, friends, this is the Tim Walls picture. This is Tim Walls. I was saying on my phone, I know some of you know this on the iPhone. Look at this. It went up 20%. Awesome. This is Michael Chad Saylor as well. Very, very happy. He got to buy more Bitcoin. He bought 6,900 around that point. He now owns 2.4% of the supply. So, what are you going to say? Michael Saylor's bag bias. He likes Bitcoin. Friends, people, okay. You know when you're talking to people in a marketplace, okay, the words they say, most of the time, they don't actually teach you anything. They just teach you about the person talking, okay? That's what they do. So when someone says this person's biased, they have a position, okay, what that person is saying is the item they're looking at is not high enough for them to FOMO in. That's what they're saying, literally. They go, oh, you're biased because you have, maybe this guy's got, you've got $50 million of Bitcoin. Oh, you're biased. Okay, but yeah, maybe you will regret it at some point higher. And most likely people do. Because the markets do, right? So, and now, baby dolls, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman is in talks with Visa for a crypto stablecoin payments wallet. I wonder if PulseChain has any stablecoin narrative that you can participate in. You know, friends, I literally have a video on my channel, one of the 4,700 videos now. If you type in Stablecoin Wars, I have a video here. There you go, Stablecoin Wars. Bro, talk about, bro, if this plays out. Oh, if this plays out, there's only one stablecoin that you can actually buy for the stablecoin war narrative. Bro, there's only one. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Maybe you've heard of it. This is it, friends. So Stablecoin Wars. So what I do, actually wearing begging for a pagan hat here. So obviously, friends, Stablecoin Wars, if you go to the front, so what you should do is, okay, you go to, when we're looking at CoinGecko here, and here it is, okay. What I've done, friends, is I went to the top market cap. So I imagined I'm, say, Richard Hart, or I'm an entrepreneur. I want to go make a new coin. What market do I go for? Well, you go for the highest market cap. You got a store of value, smart contract. So you already have, look at this. You have Bitcoin and Hex. You have Ethereum, PulseChain. Okay. You have, now here's the thing. Okay. There's Uni, but it's not here. Okay. Because the Uni screwed up. If Uni had the buy and burn from their fees, Uni would be top 10. Uni would be, I'm not joking, it would be like probably 50 billion. It would be like, it'd probably be where at least Corridanzo is. It'd be where Corridanzo is, Uni, if they did the buy and burn. I calculated manually. Yeah, the buy and burn that they would put into the liquidity pool is like insane. Insane what Uni would, if they just did it from the start. But they didn't. Why? Because they're cucks. I don't know why. Weirdos transitioning from freaking a doorknob. Now you're a 12-year-old girl. Now you're a penguin. Now you're a guy in a squeaky chair. What are you going to be tomorrow? I can't tell, right? That's what the weirdos over there are doing. Now, when it comes to this, friends, looking at the market, look at Tether, bro. Tether's 143 billion. So, but to do the stable coin, you need to collect people's money, have a bank account, offer them stuff. It's just interesting, though. One of the biggest use cases of crypto, we don't talk about it in crypto, but no one likes to admit it. The biggest use case of crypto, friends, is actually stable coins. It is. But you could say store of value, just doing nothing. But the biggest use case is people actually use stable coins. Like, everyone around the world wants a US bank account. Everyone wants it to pay staff, wages, moving money around, Tron network. Yeah, it's a big one. It's kind of funny. Why don't we hear about that all the time? Because people in crypto, they're a bit embarrassed by that. Because you made a system that's meant to run outside of the big fiat system, and then people come in, and then the fiat system is just so useful and in everyone's brain that, like, the network of your fiat, that everybody just wants a US bank account in their wallet, pretty much. And they're like, but I guess the theory is they'll eventually rotate some of that into Bitcoin, but I guess we'll see how that plays out. Donald Trump has said that Jay Powell hopes that Jay Powell lowers the interest rates. So, not applying some political pressure. interest rates being lowered. Remember, friends, they're already slowing down the QT, hopefully bringing it down to 0. I guess we'll see how that plays out, but it's more jink chunk. Okay, Donald Trump says he may give tariff breaks to countries. I guess this is like solidifying that, the stock market. I'm going to put tariffs on, stock market goes down. I'm going to take the tariffs off a bit, stock market goes up. We'll see how that plays out. And now, baby dolls, what we're witnessing as well, we have now witnessed, this is interesting, by the way. Someone sent 369 Pulse to Richard Hart's rumored account right before he tweeted. That was weird. Could be random. A lot of people just sending random stuff. Weird. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if he did something to screw with everyone like that. pDAI FUD Wave number 7 just occurred. So I guess like it's bouncing back already. pDAI FUD Wave number 7. So what it was the rumored OA wallet dumped 100 or 200 million pDAI. Got how much? Dunked it. And like I just showed you, right? But this is sus as hell, bro. Someone was there, literally just straight away bought the dip. Like it's just, yeah. It's look, I know what's happening, bro. Do you want to know? But hey, I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. 99% of people on the other side of the room, and I'm on one side of the room, so I don't really care. You're gonna figure it out higher. You're gonna figure it out higher. I think one wallet sells, disperses the coins to other people's hands, other people, which may or may not have been the same person who was selling, if you know what I mean. Bro, friends, look at these FUD waves, by the way. Look at these FUD waves. This is Maria. This was Richard Hart saying stop buying. This was another one, I think Richard Hart selling. There's the Viet Dong kid, the Viet kid's dong. FUD wave, FUD wave, FUD wave. This is the Oasis. Look at this, bro. Look, you see it. I don't know, probably nothing. Probably nothing. Just making higher lows, bro. Just a coin making higher lows when it's meant to be infinitely minted. I don't know, man. It's very, very weird, isn't it? Very, very weird. I thought, someone named Richard Hart yesterday made a tweet about pDAI. He said, the fair value of a coin with inflation bug is $0. Interesting. So I'm kind of wondering, friends, why this thing isn't at $0 yet. Very, very interesting. Maybe there's more than that than meets the eye. Now, I've got a lot more juicy news coming out later, friends. When the rest of the week and the month is just going to play out. This cycle, friends, a lot of people really thinking about this cycle and where we are. A lot of people quick to say this time is different. Look, it could be different, man. It really, really, really could be different. It's different in ways, as in like we had a very, very, very slow start. Very slow start. And like and not just when I say like very slow, like painfully slow. In all 3 cycles before this, starting from January this year, your portfolio was up, on average, the average altcoin, you were up between 2.5 to 5.5x by now. 2.5 to 5.5x. Yeah. I think by now. Yeah, I think because we're now end of March, right? That's wild, bro. We are down like 40 or 50%. Ouch. That's for average altcoin. Again, don't think individual ones like Richard Hart coins got slugged and stuff out here, but like the average others, like, man, that, you know, that much of a difference that is, friends. That is like you are. If this was any other cycle, you would be at least right now. You would be, man, that's wild. You'd be 4 times richer, and that's the worst case scenario right now. And then you have the whole year to run. The whole year to run. You actually were the highest in 2021 because it ended early. That's wild, man. That's it is what it is. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. You just got to keep believing and waiting. For everything else, right? Looking at PulseX. PulseX, friends, is still doing good in terms of its, I guess, its price chart's dog shit still. Man, that's been a while, bro. We're still down 75% after pretty much 4 years. Maybe December would be the 4-year mark. Having a look at GoPulse, though. Very interesting. GoPulse, friends. We have now bought and burned 6.73% on PulseX tokens. 6.73 of the supply, which is beautiful to see. Kind of getting over this all this other stuff just being down here literally forever. Remember, we're waiting for, I think, any day now, friends. Maybe even like very, very, very soon. ISM is coming out. But I think this ISM is backwards looking. It's backwards looking. So it's like last month, right? So I don't know what it's going to be, but if we're seeing if we need that 52, if we get that 52 mark, we know it's game on now. Like, it's literally game on. We're probably going to have alt season wave 1 of sorts. Man, it's you know what's weird as well, friends? You know, in the last cycle, we had Bitcoin dominance went down because of Ethereum rallying, but it was like 2.5 alt seasons last cycle. Actually, now that I think about it, we had DeFi in 2020, and then we had alt season wave 1, yeah, and then alt season wave 2 was like NFTs and some weird stuff. So it's almost like you had 2.5 alt seasons. Or maybe you had the full 2. It's just half an alt season, a full one, and then half an alt season. It was called half an alt season because not everything rallied at the end of 2021. It was just the JPEGs, right? The JPEGs, and I think Hex was part of it. Like very, very, like only 10% of the sector. We haven't seen anything like that now, unless you want to consider Solana's alt season last year and memes. But like, that's what we think though. But if you look objectively, do we want to call this like, bro, we just went down all year. So where does that leave us from now? It's the same place as before. Let me know. Are you buying the dip? Are you buying the dip? On these, by the way, friends, I remember I've been telling you from before. I see, yeah, there are strong hands buying. So strong hands buying now and holding. Weak hands, I guess, are selling. But we're not going to know what happens until June, huh? Like, subscribe, better button, or catch you soon.